Good morning, everyone. We are honored to present today on a topic that affects almost every student's here, the transportation problem within our university. Before we begin, let me introduce our team. I am Sanjida Akhtar Shoma and I will be starting the presentation. Joining me are Dilara Hossain Brishti, Tamima Sultana Happy, Sumaya Rahman, Halima Akhtar, MD Ruhul Amin, and Otho Islam. Here's a quick look at what we'll be covering. Introduction, lack of buses, poor bus timing and scheduling, safety and comfort issues, impact on students, suggested solution, and finally, our conclusion. Now, let's begin with the introduction. Transportation plays a vital role in helping students access education and campus activities. For many of us, university buses are the only option. But frequent problems with transportation lead to stress, lateness, and even missed classes. These issues not only affect our academic performance but also our mental well-being. In today's presentation, we will be highlight the key problems in our current system and purpose some realistic solutions. I would like to conclude my discussion at this point and hand it over to my partner Dilara Hossain Brishti, who will explain the impacts of lack of buses.
Thank you, Sanjita Akhtar Shoma, for clearly explaining to us about the introduction, and now I will talk about the problem of lack of buses. Our first major problem is the lack of buses. Buses are often overcrowded, especially during the morning and evening rush hours. Because of this, many students are left behind and have to wait for the next bus or find other transport. There simply are not enough buses to cover all the routes. Long wait times disrupt our schedules and increase dependence on expensive alternatives like auto rickshaw or ride shares. I would like to conclude my discussion at this point and hand it over to my partner Tamima Sultana Happy, who will explain poor buses timing and schedule.
Thank you, Dilara Hossain Brishti, explaining to us about lack of buses problem. Now I will talk about poor buses timing and schedule. The second issue is poor buses timing and scheduling. Buses often come late and sometimes unpredictably because there is no fixed or updated timetable. Students regularly arrive late to classes, even exam. Those who live far from campus have to spend extra time commuting. And with no real-time updated, it is hard to know whether a bus is on time, delayed, or already full. I would like to conclude my discussion at the point and hand it over to my partner Sumaya Rahman, who will explain safety and comfort issues.
Thank you, Tamima Sultana Happy, for clearly explaining about poor buses timing and schedule. And now I will talk about safety and comfort issue. Next is the issue of safety and comfort. Overcrowded buses are unsafe for everyone, especially female students who often can't find a seat for enough space. The buses also lack basic features like proper ventilation and air conditioning, which is tough in hot weather. Many buses are not cleaned regularly. Broken seats, damaged lights, and even cracked windows are common, making the experience unpleasant and sometimes dangerous. I would like to conclude my discussion at this point and hand it over to my partner Halima Akhtar, who will explain about the student impact.
Thank you, Sumaya Rahman, for clearly explaining to us about safety and comfort issues. Now I will talk about student impact. These transportation problems have a big impact on students. The daily stress of unreliable buses leads to anxiety and frustration. Many students arrive late to miss classes, which affects the academic results. Some students even have to spend extra money for private transport just to be on time. And because of those issues, student participation in campus events and activities has also gone down. I would like to conclude my discussion at this point and hand it over to my partner MD Ruhul Amin, who will take about the suggested situation.
Thank you, Halima Akhtar, for clearly explaining to us about student impact, and now I will talk about the suggested solution. Now let's talk about solution. First, the university should increase the number of buses, especially during peak hours. Second, a clear and updated bus schedule should be made and followed. We also suggest developing a mobile app for real-time bus tracking. And finally, better maintenance, regular cleaning and fair seating arrangement will improve the safety and comfort. I would like to conclude my decision at this point and hand it over to my partner Othoi Islam Asha, who will conclude this presentation.
Thank you, Ruhul Amin, for clearly explaining to us about suggested solution. And now I'll talk about the conclusion. To conclude, transportation problems affect students every single day, from being late to feeling unsafe or missing important activities. The major issues are the shortage of buses, poor scheduling, and the lack of comfort and safety. These problems don't just make us late, they affect our health, our education, and our involvement in campus life. We urge that university authorities to take action and improve the system for all students. Thanks for watching. Let's work together for better solution.